Imagine breaking into a building in the middle of the night, thinking it's going to be an easy score, only to realize that the building itself is a high-tech psychological trap designed to keep you inside. This is not a horror movie plot. This is the hilarious, 100% true story of a burglar who picked the absolute worst business to rob. The incident took place at the Northwest Escape Experience in Washington State. If you don't know what an escape room is, it's a game where people pay money to be locked in a themed room full of complex puzzles, hidden doors, and secret codes. The only way out is to use your brain. Enter our criminal mastermind. At around 6 in the morning, a burglar decided to target the business. He smashed through the back door, expecting to find a typical office with cash registers and expensive electronics. He grabbed a damaged cell phone and a TV remote, thinking he was already winning. But as he ventured deeper into the dark, silent building, things got weird. He wandered straight into one of the active escape room sets. It was a prison-themed room, complete with heavy steel bars, electronic magnetic locks, and terrifying props. Suddenly, he got spooked. Maybe he heard a noise, or maybe paranoia simply set in. He decided it was time to grab his loot and run. He rushed back toward the door he came from, but it was locked. He tried another door. Locked. The burglar was now trapped inside the very game that people paid good money to try and escape. But unlike the paying customers, he didn't have the clues. He didn't have the game master giving him hints over a microphone. And he definitely didn't have the brain power to solve a multi-level puzzle in the dark. For an unknown amount of time, he stumbled around the dark, creepy rooms. He tried to force the heavy doors. He tried to break the electronic locks. Nothing worked. The walls were closing in. The props were staring at him in the shadows, and pure panic took over. The hunter had become the hunted. Desperate, terrified, and completely out of options, the burglar realized there was only one way to escape this nightmare. He picked up the business phone and dialed 911. Yes, you heard that right. He called the police on himself. The 911 dispatcher received a bizarre call from a man whispering that he was trapped inside a business and couldn't get out. When the police arrived, they didn't even have to chase him. They simply unlocked the front door and found the burglar waiting for them, practically begging to be arrested just so he could leave the escape room. The owner of the business later reviewed the security footage and couldn't stop laughing. She proudly told the local news that her escape room is so secure and so challenging that even a motivated criminal couldn't beat it. The burglar was charged with second-degree commercial burglary, proving once and for all that if you're going to break the law, you might want to make sure you're smart enough to solve the puzzle of how to get back out. Karma has never been this satisfying.